So today I'm going to talk to you guys about how to get your start as an amateur voice actor or actress. There are 6 steps that I've come up with to help you kind of get your start. So let's get started. Step 1 is to get your equipment. This includes mostly your mic and your recording software. As far as mics go, I highly recommend the Blue Yeti or the Blue Snowball. In my experience, these 2 mics have had great recording quality, and I've always had a really good experience with them. And to get to know these mics, they're USB mics, so you're going to plug it into your USB port on your computer and just kind of fiddle around with the different settings that are on there to see how they impact the recording and your voice. For recording software, I recommend either Audacity or GarageBand. GarageBand is only available on the Mac, and I find it is so much easier than Audacity. But whichever one you prefer, use that one, and just kind of fiddle around with it, see how you can, export as MP3 or WAV, affect your voice, raise or lower the volume of the recording, things like that. And getting to know your mic and your recording software before you really start auditioning will really make your recording experience go much smoother. Step 2 is know your voice. This basically means get to know your range. And to get to know your range is to know the kind of voices that you can keep up for a long period of time. You don't want to go into a recording session only being able to keep the voice up for half of that recording session. In the voice acting industry, time is money. So you want to make sure that you make the most of your time and not have to stop and find that voice again halfway through the session. So for step 3 is to sign up for the Voice Acting Alliance and YouTube. The Voice Acting Alliance is where amateur writers, actors, directors, etc. can go and they can post audition opportunities for different projects that they want to cast. And the actors can audition for these roles and add it to their resume. They so far have fan dubs and original work. And the fan dubs come in visual fan dubs or audio, like radio plays, or they come in original visual work and original audio work. So whichever you like, if you like both, audition for both kinds. If you prefer auditioning for visual fan dubs, do that. Just get whatever experience you can. That's the important thing. Step 4. Take acting classes to help perfect your craft. I have found that the Bang Zoom Entertainment voice acting workshops have really helped me when it comes to learning how to dub and get out of my head. And Crispin Freeman also has voice acting classes that he does. I will post links to both of these classes down in the description box. And just make sure to sign up for some acting classes to just help keep you on top of your game as best as you can. It'll really pay off in your auditions. Step 5 is to simply audition, audition, audition. Audition for as many projects as you can because you're not going to get every single role that you audition for. Lots of people audition for every project. So the more you audition, the more you increase your chances of getting those roles. So the more you audition, the more experience you get, and you're increasing your chances of getting that role. And finally, step 6, get exposure. So once you've gotten your first few roles and added them to your resume, you're going to want to make a website, a Facebook fan page, business cards. If you haven't already, make a YouTube channel, anything that you can to get your name out there and to get yourself exposure online. Sadly, that's really the only way that you can get yourself out there is, other than demo reels, is just putting your name out there as much as you can, auditioning and making websites, and as much as you can to get your name out there, do it. It'll pay off in the end. As far as demo reels go, the Voice Acting Alliance does have a document about how to get started on your demo reel. Usually your demo reel will show a director the kind of voices that you can do and the kind of dialects you can do for long periods of time. As you're getting your start, you may not have as much to put into your demo reel. If you listen to a bunch of more well-known actors' demo reels, you'll hear roles that they have voiced that you will recognize, and your voice isn't going to have had enough exposure to really have a lot of characters out there that people will recognize. So you're going to want to get voice samples from projects that you've worked on, and maybe write or get somebody to write a few lines that you can say that really show your range. Once you've made your demo reel, then you're going to want to get it to different casting directors. Like Bang Zoom might accept it, Funimation might accept it, put it up on YouTube and get exposure that way. Like I said, any kind of exposure you can give yourself will really benefit you in the end. So just keep up the good work. If you want to get started as an amateur voice actor, all the best. And I hope that these steps have really given you some insight into how to really get the best start possible into getting your dream of being a voice actor or actress. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video, where I will talk about what a non-disclosure agreement, or NDA, is. See you then!